everyone, and welcome to Therapy Book Thursday. I am here today to read It's Not Fair. This is by Amy Krouse Rosenthal and Tom Lichtenheld. Yeah, and if you guessed this is about fairness, you would be correct. So this book is about why aren't things fair? Why did she get it and I didn't? So if you think your kids, your classroom, your clients are struggling with understanding fairness, let's give this a read and we'll see what we learn from this book today. It's Not Fair. And at the end, there's this reading here, which is kind of blocked off by the cover. And this is a library book, so I can't really pull that off. So we'll see if I can read the front and the back a little bit and give you a little bit of funny that's on the inside and back cover. It's not fair. Why'd I get the smaller half? Why'd he get the bigger laugh? Why can't I have a pet giraffe? It's not fair. Why can't I have curly locks? Why can't I have my own box? Why now, chicken pox? Happy birthday. It's not fair. You get to stay up late? I've got to go up at 8. They said they would, but didn't wait. It's not fair. Why don't you yell at her? Hey, it was my turn to stir. I don't know. It's all a blur. It's the I letters from your reading. It's not fair. She's wearing glasses. Why does she get brand new shoes? Why does my team always lose? It's not fair. Why did I get these funny feet? Why does she get the window seat? I always get the boring sheet. It's not fair. Why'd he get an extra leg? Why am I the sole square peg? Why must I lay all the eggs? It's not fair. Why does she get all the flies? Why does he get all the eyes? It's not fair. Why am I always bottom bunk? Why'd I have to go kerplunk? It's not fair. How come she gets all the rings? Why do birds get all the wings? It's not fair. Why can't books go on and on? No more endings, only once upons. It's not fair. The end. So what did we think about that book? So what we saw in this book was at first all the people had all their unfair things they thought about. Hair and abilities. And then we started to get a little more silly, didn't we? We started to get a little more silly. You know, we got into the babies. The babies were arguing about where they were in the nursery and what kind of blanket they had. And then the spiders were arguing about who had more flies, and the chairs. The chairs worried about who had more legs and who had less legs and who laid all the chickens. And the monsters even worried about who had the most eyes. But what did we learn from all of these things? Did we learn anything? Well, hopefully we learned that not everything is always fair. And sometimes, you know, that's okay. Everybody's different. So even if somebody has curly hair and you don't, or somebody has straight hair and you wished you had their straight hair, you are always probably going to want things we don't have, or somebody's going to get something that we want and it's going to seem a little unfair to us. And we can't always change that. So we can decide and we can try to figure out how to make it a little better, because would I rather be upset and mad that I can't get rid of my curly hair, or am I going to try to do something about my curly hair? And maybe that's just, I gotta style it the way that makes me feel good. Or maybe I have to go to the hairdresser and I have to see if they can do anything about it. You know, we have to see what we can work with instead of fighting against it and getting all upset. Okay? So hopefully you enjoyed my book today on It's Not Fair, and you can join me again next week for Therapy Book Thursday, where we will read another good choice. Have a good rest of your day.